name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my co-host, the paparazzi. What's poppin'?
Man, we just had two guys come in here asking if we could find them a good escort. These guys were in town from World Series of Poker here looking for escorts.
Well, like I said, you could tell WSOP is in town when you have the streetwalkers over here on Tropicana, 5 times the amount. Shout out to all the prostitutes getting their money this weekend with the World Series of Poker. I mean, a lot of cocaine sales and a lot of prostitution going on right now. Looks like the pimps are having a great week, huh?
Yeah, the Vegas economy is up for sure.
No doubt. Shout out to the WSOP. And by the way, I do have a couple major big clients that are in that tournament. So I love the fact that it's held here on the regular because it gives my big boys a chance to come into town, which allows me to make them money and make a few $100,000 with a couple big guys. You know, some of these WSOP guys, they fire $50,000, $100,000 a game. Not all of them are small-time guys just trying to win a jackpot.
Yeah, rumor is that they may be moving it from the Rio to Caesars or one of the nicer hotels starting next
That
year.
would probably be the best thing for everybody. Rio is ghetto.
Yeah, I mean, you got guys like you just said that fire 50, 100 grand a game. These guys got money and they want to be catered to.
No doubt about it. Well, Rio's not the place to be catering, I can tell you that. Anyway, guys, October 7th, podcast number 335. Show sponsored by Wager Attack and our boys over there at Blue Chew. You want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in the website. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Where can they follow us at, Poppy?
Well, they can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIP Sports LV. If you don't want to call, direct message Steve about doing business. You'll hear back from us immediately. We will not DM you or spam you about contests or promotions. So if you do get contacted by an account with Steve's pictures on it that says they are him, look for that blue check mark first for your own safety.
Well, not only that, but just 4 of the salesmen on the floor yesterday alone called him and said, I just dealt with you guys last week and you buried me. These guys weren't even clients of my company. Guys, you better take this shit serious. I'm the biggest in the industry, and there's at least 20 fake accounts that are made every single day of guys trying to betray me. They DM you, act like they're me. They've even went to the point where they're having my voice recorded in the background like they're sitting on the sales floor. So these guys are tricky. You work too hard for your money to fuck around. And to all my guys out there that are on my personal plays right now, we are absolutely murdering it. I've said this several times. It takes money to make money. Somebody calls you up and offers you something for nothing, you know what you're going to get?
Nothing.
Nothing. 100%, guys. Cheap things aren't good. Good things aren't cheap. Now, I understand the people that have to start off with a promotion, guys that are smaller bettors. But what I don't understand is a guy that bets $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a game trying to test the waters with a $50 computerized generated action play.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for a call about my car warranty that has Steve Stevens' voice on it.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen next. You know what I mean?
Guys, get creative. Start doing that shit. I mean, but for all seriousness, guys, this is your real money, your hard-earned money, money that you and your family need. If it's not real, if it's not really him, you are literally torching your money. So make sure you do your due diligence, and then you're dealing with Steve Stevens of VIP Sports because he's going to make you money rather than you burning money.
Well, not to mention my credibility, my background, my portfolio is on a whole nother level. I wasn't featured on CNBC for 11-hour-long episodes because I'm not the real deal. What channel is your handicapper on?
Exactly.
I owned Money Talks. CNBC brought us aboard, documented me at 71, 72% for 3 years straight before I even went on there. The reason why I was on the Business Financial Network is because I'm the best in the world. And like I said, I deal with players, coaches, CEOs. I get real-time information, injury reports. COVID is a big thing that still isn't released to the public. Yep. You know, there's a lot of tools and information that you guys just can't get your hands on. For instance, my pitcher umpires. What umpires behind the mound? Now we're in the NFL. Referees, are they favoring to the over? Do they call a lot of calls? Are they a penalty referee? Are they not a penalty referee? Are they a penalty referee at home? Are they not on the road? There's so many key factors, guys, versus a guy sitting in his underwear on Instagram fooling you that he's a big guy. By the way, speaking of fake guys on the Instagram, I want to give a shout out to William Smith, a.k.a. Mozzie, who finally came out of the closet.
Yep.
You know, congratulations, Mozzie. I want to make it very clear. I have no problem with homosexuals, gay people. I got a couple friends that are actually gay. They're some of the funniest friends that I have. However, I got a phone call from his wife. As you know, I hit his baby's mom, you know what I mean, lavish XOXO, and she would tell me that he never wants to fuck. So I get a call here at the office the other morning. My secretary's like, Darren, I don't know what's going on with this girl calling you, but it sounds like she really needs to talk to you, like she's pregnant or something. I was like, well, it can't be that because I haven't been dating nobody, you know what I mean, except for the XO. So she calls me, sends me a message. She's like, I really need to talk to you. She's like, I really want to let you know that Mozzie's gay, and I wanted to send you some pictures and videos. So I get the video, and what is it? It's a picture of a dick in his mouth.
Oh, boy.
100%. We all knew you were gay. I mean, we could tell by the way you are. You're real feminine, which is no big deal. But now that he's out of the closet, he should probably feel a lot better, because imagine if you're having a girl like suck on your penis and you have to like put it on Instagram and fake that you like women, and when in reality you just like a good old-fashioned dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
So, you know, congratulations to you for coming out the closet. Everybody knew that you were gay. It's not a secret. You know, if I could post the picture on Instagram, I would, but it's a little X-rated. So if you guys want to laugh and clown and you might want to DM me, I can DM you the picture all day long. But just, you know, embrace it, Mozzie. You know, you're gay. Everybody knows it. And now that you're out of the closet, just enjoy it. You don't have to put the fake videos up or fake like you're married to a woman just for, you know, people to show you your pizzana. If you like cock and you're gay, embrace it. Enjoy it. Go suck those motherfuckers. There's no tomorrow. But it also makes a lot of sense why he was stalking me. This guy doesn't just like the fact that I make millions of dollars and have the cars and, you know, got all his girls calling me. It's the fact that he wanted to suck my cock.
Well, true story. I mean, I don't. You guys don't know this, but true story. For a couple of years before Mozzie even tried to come on the scene, he literally was following him around, stalking him, taking pictures of him.
His wife told me he watches. He follows my Instagram and watches my videos 20 to 30 times a day. He's infatuated. So, Mozzie, no offense to you, bro. I'm not gay. I don't want you to suck my cock. However, for 10 grand, I'll send you a dick pic. I mean, that'll get you through a couple nights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big old Italian cock versus your small little, you know, piece that you got. But anyway, congratulations for coming out the closet, William Smith. And anybody that doubts it, DM me. I'll send you that picture.
Hey, guys, make it clear. If you're gay, there's no problem with that
at all.
We embrace our fans. I have family members that are gay and everything.
Look at
like
Little
that.
Nas X. It's Little Nas X, now William Smith, a.k.a. Mozzie.
Correct. There's no problem with anybody being gay. He has no problem with anybody being gay. He just wanted to, you know, put William out, thank him for coming out of the closet.
Yeah, but it's one thing, you know, like we exposed him that he doesn't have a business license. He runs a fraudulent business. He doesn't pay taxes. His company is a complete fraud. But, you know, knowing that, you know, he likes to suck a little cock, it's just, you know, something that should be known. No big deal. Embrace it and enjoy yourself, buddy. Enjoy life, man. Go pop those cocks off like there's no tomorrow. However, what I have a problem with is these same girls that he's acting like he likes women fucking raw dog. Yeah. He's also fucking guys in the ass raw dog. And then he's having sex with girls raw dog, which brings guys like me and you into the picture with diseases and AIDS and stuff like that. So, you know, if you're going to be gay, just stick to that. You shouldn't mix. You know what I mean?
Well,
don't mix.
I'd appreciate the messages he sends me about you. Stop using the homophobic language then, too. Like, you know, because he uses a lot of it about you.
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's move on to some real stuff. But shout out for coming out of the closet, little guy. You know, you guys subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. Click on the bell for YouTube to receive notifications on all our videos. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up. And we read all of your comments. I forgot to mention one last thing. His wife called me and said that she drove him up here to the office. he had a brick and he was debating whether to throw a brick. She said he was breathing all heavy trying to throw a brick through my window. Bro, you are a stalker. You need help. You ever break a window or anything like that and my camera show you, you ain't got to worry about me going to the police, especially when your wife gave me your address. I will come beat the living fuck out of you. You understand that, little dude? So I suggest you play your role before I ship your bitch ass back to Alabama, you fake ass fraud. Anyway, the absolute blowout winter hoodies and all that, we're getting all new stuff. Ain't no sense in talking about that. Let's move right into boxing, though.
Yep, we got a big fight this week. We got Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. The odds on this fight, Tyson Fury is minus 340, DeAndre Wilder plus 220. The total rounds on this fight, 7.5. The over is minus $1.27, under minus $1.07. Will the fight go the distance? Yes is plus 185. No, minus 270. Who do you like in this one?
I would say Fury has definitely the advantage in this one here, but laying minus 340, that's a lot, man. It's just not worth the money. It's not worth the pay. It really isn't. Now, total rounds, 7.5. Over, I like that.
Yeah, minus $1.27. I think that's where you got to go. I don't think you could lay 340. I mean, if you're going to bet the side, you have to take the dog plus 220, but I'm not sure that's the right way to go.
Well, it is what it is. Like I said, they want to know, 877-220-6540. I'll tell you where the best bang for your buck is.
Well,
or you could call Purse Boy and get 2 minus $5.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There you go.
You know how many clients that we've got? I mean, you've been out there in the room.
Yeah.
At least 30 just in the last week. This dude is still playing minus $400 games, and they're all losing.
I've been getting tons of messages on Twitter and Instagram with different guys, even guys that aren't our clients,
the business,
showing me videos of him giving out $5 favorites.
The business is growing, and there's a lot of new green peas that don't know any better.
Yeah.
And that's the whole reason why I do this podcast, to give you guys information and educate you that if you're going to deal with someone that don't know what they're doing, you might as well bet your fucking self, dude. Or do the right thing and call the best in the fucking business and let me make you a second income and show you how it feels to win for a change. Most of you guys been losing for so long, you forgot what it's like to win. Also, what I want to touch in on a little bit is parlays.
Yes.
On Instagram and Twitter, there's been a lot of stuff going viral about guys betting $200 and winning $12,000. Guys, do not get sucked into that bullshit. I'm third generation, born and raised in Las Vegas. Parlays are for suckers. That is how the casino makes all their money. You might see a little high parlay ticket, somebody that hit. 99 out of 100 people that parlay lose. 99 out of 100. And those guys that do hit the big ticket, they didn't show you the 50 that they lost to the one that they won.
Right.
So remember, money management and discipline, one game a day, not every day, and betting the same amount of money on every game is the only way to be successful betting sports.
Listen, the guy who just hit in Morro Bay, California for the
You're better off playing the poker machine.
Well, the $700 million Powerball. It looks great on social media. Hey, I put up $1 and I won $700 million. But it doesn't show you the other 700 million people who lost their dollars. So, I mean, when you're seeing these parlays and these guys hit these 20-teamers, it looks great on social media, but that's not the way to make money.
Don't be fooled.
And if you want to make yourself a second income, you want to provide for your family, listen to his way. It works. He's not here for all these years. He's not on television just out of the blue. It's not a poof.
Not to mention a new show, $1 Million Weekend, which if you haven't checked out, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, VIPSportsLasVegas.com, and check it out.
Before we get into the NFL, we got to discuss 3 quick stories.
Go ahead.
I have to go off on my man Kyrie Irving, who I've told you guys for a long time is a no-good piece of shit, and he is. We're here, ready to start the NBA season in 12 days. And the Brooklyn Nets are the favorites to win the NBA championship. And here it is, Kyrie Irving refuses to get vaccinated. It's not because of a medical reason. It's not because of a religious reason. He just refuses to get vaccinated. So he's now holding up the Brooklyn Nets and the team, all of his teammates, the franchise, the owners, who've put hundreds of millions of dollars in his pocket because he doesn't want to get vaccinated. Now, you've got a team ready to go, favorites to win the NBA championship.
Who need him very bad.
Correct. And he is playing his little standout game. Now, I've had it with Kyrie.
I'm tired of listening to his bullshit, too.
When we were in the pandemic, he didn't want to play. He wanted to start his own black league. He was sick of making the white man money. Everywhere around the corner, Kyrie's got a problem. He got hurt last year in the playoffs. He couldn't come back. You saw Giannis get hurt. He came back, played hurt, and won his team the championship. This guy is no good, and if we were all smart, we would stop supporting him.
Well, not only that, but he's no Floyd Mayweather Jr., and even Floyd Mayweather got his shots to go make another $100 million a couple months ago as well.
Correct.
If you're making money for your craft, do it.
If you have a problem like you had cancer or something and your doctor says, listen, you can't get the shot because of this, totally understand.
Or better yet, in Kyrie's situation, if that's how you feel and how he said in the past he doesn't care about money, then just give your money back and quit.
Correct.
And shut the fuck up.
Correct. Say it like that. You don't hold the league. You don't hold your teammates. You don't hold everybody
Hold these
hostage.
nuts in your mouth, quit, give the money back, and go live your life and support something. Do what you want to do.
So, guys, I'm saying call Kyrie Irving out. Don't buy his jerseys. Don't support this team. Send a message to the league.
Well, buying jerseys ain't putting no money in his pocket.
No, well, that's true.
But I understand you're angry. I get it.
I hate you, Kyrie, and put that on blast. Send that to him. He'll never respect me, but that's fine. But I just put you guys there.
NFL Week 5.
Wait. 2 more stories.
2 more. You want to pop them out for right now?
Yes,
All right,
pop
go
'em off
ahead.
right now.
I got you. Let's do it.
We got to stay here in Las Vegas. So our Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, you definitely got to tell this fucking story. This is fucking crazy.
Fleury, you guys have to understand, Vegas didn't have a professional franchise. We bring the Golden Knights here, and this city is in one with the Vegas Knights. We had the shooting that happened here, and the Knights really brought this city together.
It created Vegas strong.
Yeah, so
it created Vegas strong.
It's a bond. Every city has a bond with their franchises, but this city with the Knights is extremely strong. And the Vegas Golden Knights, our franchise player, the face of the team, was Fleury. And we traded away Fleury, and we did it very disrespectfully. They didn't tell him. He found out on the news, and it wasn't a good situation. But the guy to fill Fleury's place is Robin Leonard, the Walrus, who, honestly, our city really doesn't love. But he's our goalie, so we respect him and we bring him in. What does this guy do? The second he gets the spotlight and he's the number one, he comes out last weekend, goes on social media, and decides, I'm going to expose the NHL. And puts out some tweets that the NHL gives players painkillers and does this, and he's exposing the NHL. And if the NHL doesn't straighten up and address it immediately, he's going to expose a negative story about the NHL every day. One story every single day. Now, is this the kind of attention that our city and our team deserves? And is this guy out of his fucking mind for doing this?
I can't fucking stand him because what's going to happen is I already know how the owners are out here. They're going to get rid of his ass. And we just got rid of Fleury, our franchise player who we should have never got rid of. And now this guy's coming up with this bullshit. We're going to get rid of him, and we're going to have to go find someone else, and it's going to hurt the team tremendously. That's another guy that needs to shut the fuck up. Number one, you're a snitch. Doesn't matter what goes on in your fucking sport. As a player, you're supposed to keep that under your fucking hat. Plain and fucking simple. So mind your fucking business. Don't worry about the health program and worry about yourself getting in that goalie and being the best goalie you could possibly be for the Vegas Golden Knights because you don't have a strong enough voice. No one gives a fuck about you. So now you're talking about you want to go snitch on a few things, which I already know what it's going to be. He's going to say a lot of the players have the fake cards that they got and didn't really get the shot. Probably. He's going to say stuff like that. And all he's going to do is expose sports and expose things that are already happening that people know that don't care. And you're going to ruin a good thing, and you're going to get your shit played right out, you bipolar, fat piece of fucking shit.
Yeah, we don't need that, man. Step up for the city. Step up for your team. Go play hard and earn our respect. We don't need you to be the voice to go expose stuff and create a lot of controversy for our team and for our city. Bad move, bro.
Yeah.
And finally, the third story this morning broke out. Big federal story. I guess 18 NBA players were milking the health insurance system that they had. Some of the players, the top players, were Terrence Williams, Shannon Brown, former NBA champion with the LA Lakers, Sebastian Telfair, and 15 other guys. They came up with some kind of system where they were stealing money. Turns out to be about $4 million. There was a federal indictment this morning, so it's a big story. It's just breaking today. You'll hear more about that. But
you heard it from here first.
Yeah, you heard it from us first. And the rich get richer. I mean, this is the kind of shit that goes on, guys. Us everyday people gotta do what we gotta do. And here you go, guys who got millions and millions of dollars going and just getting greedier.
Unbelievable. Some off-the-field news. 0-4 Jacksonville Jaguars coach Urban Meyer said he never considered resigning after 2 viral videos emerged showing him with at least one woman who was not his wife at a restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. Meyer did apologize for the second time again on Wednesday. The first video showed a woman dancing near his lap, and then the second video appeared to show Meyer touching the same woman's booty while sitting at the bar. Meyer was looking for some pussy. He got caught. How many times do I got to tell you guys, social media is everything. You can't even fart in public without somebody knowing. And ask Mozzie. Look what happened. Social media and cameras are a bitch. Like I said, if you're trying to hide something, you're trying to suck a dick and you don't want no one to know, you might not want to record it or let the bitch or guy take a picture.
I can tell you guys personally, as a paparazzi, and that was my full-time career, cameras kind of, cell phone cameras and surveillance cameras kind of pushed me out from the everyday job, because I went from me being the only guy with a camera to everybody having a camera. Everybody wants to post shit on social media. The second, especially in Columbus, Ohio, where he used to coach Ohio State, you don't think he's recognized? Hello, Urban. Everybody wants to take a picture. Everybody wants to take a video. And when you're doing something, when you're married to a woman for 30 years and it's not your wife, they're going to fucking post it.
But tell them why, as a paparazzi. They want the picture for what?
Money, social media, exposure.
What did you take pictures for, paparazzi? To sell it?
Money, correct. Money. It's all about money. It's all about, and these other kids, they like posting on their fucking Instagrams and their fucking Twitters and their fucking Facebooks and all of that. You have to be aware. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguar owner, he didn't think it was too funny. He said he was seriously considering firing Meyer for this and told Meyer, you're on notice.
I mean, when you were doing paparazzi, you didn't get ran over a car. Your buddy didn't die on the freeway taking pictures because you were doing it for fun, because those are $50,000, $100,000 pictures.
Correct.
There's a lot of money in paparazzi.
Correct. This story is talked about huge. It was all over the fucking sports world. These guys need to use your heads. You're a public figure. You're getting paid these millions of dollars. You're a head coach in the NFL. You've accepted this position that you're a public figure. Even you, for your TV shows, you're a public figure. You go out there and you're doing something wrong, somebody's going to recognize you, take a picture, send it to TMZ, and you're going to be plastered everywhere.
That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm not married, and I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I mean?
Keep
it
it
100.
You still have to be careful, too.
Oh, God, 100%. You
Yeah.
want to party and do your thing or go a little extreme, you better do it in the four corners of a room somewhere.
Correct.
Anyway, little recap, guys. Like I said, NFL is in full effect. I previewed one NFL game last week. I said the average total points in both the New England home games this season is 43.5, which is 5.5 points lower than the current total of 48.5. The result, Tampa Bay and New England combined for just 36 points, an absolute blowout winner to the under.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what else you guys want from me. Raiders. The Chargers took down the Raiders on Monday night, and star defensive end Joey Bosa had some words to say about Derek Carr. Bosa said, we knew once we hit him a few times, he would really get shook. And Bosa said Derek Carr basically curled up into a ball before Chris Covington even got to him in the fourth quarter. Bosa said, great dude, great player, having a great year, but he shuts down when you get to him. Carr did respond saying that Bosa's a great player, but he probably didn't see the game in the same order that he did. The Chargers and Raiders will meet again in the regular season finale in Vegas. To Derek Carr's side, if I got a motherfucking 350-pound motherfucker running at me getting ready to kill me, I might curl up in a ball too so I don't fumble the ball.
I agree. And to Derek Carr's defense there, I kind of agree with him. The first half, Derek Carr looked like shit. The second half, Derek Carr came on. So I agree. Derek Carr got hit a lot in the first half, and he did stand in there, and the Raiders made a really nice comeback there to put themselves in the game. So,
and hold on, and to his defense as well, if his offensive line was keeping Bosa and these motherfuckers away from him, he wouldn't be getting hit and curling up. So it's not all his fault. I'm a guy that didn't really support him that much. Right. I had his back. I thought we could do better, but that dude's doing his job. I like him. And don't forget, he's leading the NFL in passing fucking yards.
Yeah.
Period.
Thumbs up to the Raiders right now and Derek Carr. Derek Carr, you're doing a great job, my man, and props to you.
Here's some Week 5 matchups from hot teams against the spread. New York Giants at Dallas. Dallas minus 7.5. Total 50.5. Dallas is 4-0 against the spread. Keep in mind, New York was great last year on the road against the spread, and the Giants are 2-0 against the spread on the road this season as well. The Giants are 9-2 to the under in their last 11 games, but Dallas is 9-2 to the over in their last 11 games. Here's the trend, Poppy. Dallas is 3-1 to the over, and their offense has been rolling the last 2 games. I had Dallas last week. And Buffalo, you guys aren't on Buffalo. A lot of people got scared after week 1. I've been getting that money constantly. I'm playing Buffalo till they let me down.
This week's the big game with Kansas City.
Here's the question. Does that total seem high or does it seem about right?
Well, I mean, Dallas's offense is rolling. So if you expect Dallas's offense to roll, that total's about right. And to be honest with you, a lot of people go nuts about Daniel Jones there in the Giants saying he's not the man. Daniel Jones has been playing really good football, if you really watch. Saquon Barkley's coming back alive, and he's coming off of an injury season and even the season before. The Giants are a young team, and they're getting themselves together. So I think the Giants can put up some points here, and if Dallas continues with their offense, that number's right about right.
One thing I love is when you hear a guy at a sports book or you hear sports talk, just with this question right here, is this total right? Does this seem wrong? Guys, if you don't think the odds makers know exactly what the fuck they're doing, you're out of your fucking mind. So the line and the total is always correct.
Yeah.
It's a matter of you having information to see that they don't live up to that expectation or to see that they're going to overachieve that expectation.
Right.
And the matchup between the two teams, plain and fucking simple. Moving on to my team, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Mafia, baby.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget I said the Buffalo Bills will cover a lot of games, especially early in the season. I've been talking about them in preseason before the season even started. Here's a stat. Buffalo became the only third team in the last 30 years to have 2 shutouts in their first 4 games. Shout out to Buffalo's defense and offense is on fire. Bills at Chiefs. Chiefs minus 2.5 Monday night. And
Can't wait for that.
I have information on that motherfucker. It's like taking candy from a baby.
Yep.
The total's 56.5. Here's the trend. Bills are 3-1 against the spread, and the Chiefs are 1-3 against the spread. And if you want to go over the last 20 games of the Chiefs and how many times they're covered, I'm not even going to give it out. Look it up. You'll blow your mind. Chiefs don't cover the spread. Like 75% of the time. These games that played in the AFC Championship game last year, Chiefs won 38-24.
And remember, guys, the Chiefs, that was a Saturday night game or Sunday night, I think Sunday night game. The Chiefs went up early in that game by like 21, 24 points. That game was over real quick. Buffalo did score some late points in there to make it a little bit closer, but that game was done early, and Buffalo might be thinking a lot of revenge come that game.
No, it's a revenge game 100% for sure. No problem. So, anyway, Arizona Cardinals, hold on. Chiefs also won and covered in Week 6 last season. Both teams combined for just 43 points, which was well short of the 55-point total.
Yes.
So, Arizona Cardinals are 4-0.
Man.
Straight up and 3-1 against the spread. San Francisco at Arizona. Arizona minus 5.5. Total 50.5. Arizona, Kyler Murray looked untouchable against the Rams. Jimmy Garoppolo is doubtful.
He won't play, guys. Take it from me right now. You can mark that in the book. He will not play.
Well, yeah, and more than likely rookie Trey Lance gets his big chance to shine in this NFC showdown. If he's going to get it done or do something to shine, this is the time because you know that they're sharing quarterback positions, which is telling the public and everybody we're going to let them both play to see who's better.
Yeah.
Real simple.
The trend here is Arizona 6-1 to the over in its last 7 home games. You got a rookie quarterback who's going to be starting. You think that this game will just be a blowout, Arizona will just go, or you think San Francisco can stay with them in this game?
San Francisco could stay with them.
I agree.
San Francisco's been staying with everybody all year, and they fuck it up at the end literally every fucking time.
I agree. They've
So
played
if
great.
you ever were to bet San Fran, you might want to bet them first half because
Yeah.
second half is just not what it is.
I agree.
Browns at Chargers.
Another
Chargers +1. Now, these are 2 bossed-up teams. This is going to be a game right here.
Yep.
Chargers are 3-1 straight up and against the spread. Here's the question. Should the Chargers feel a little disrespected that they are underdogs at home? 100%.
I mean,
But the line is fair.
The line is fair. I think the way they're playing, yeah, you may feel a little disrespected, but the way Baker Mayfield has been playing, and Cleveland's defense as well, guys. Everybody looks at Baker Mayfield and OBJ and their offensive talents, Nick Chubb at running back, Kareem Hunt. But their defense with Myles Garrett and the players they have is just as good. This should be a great game.
It really should. The total on that game is 49.5. The trend, Chargers are 5-0 to the under in their last 9 home games. Here's some hot teams to the under, guys. Golden Nuggets time. Grab your pen and a piece of paper. The Chargers, the Broncos, Steelers, and New England are all 4-0 to the under.
Speaking of the Steelers, Is it time for Big Ben to have his...
To bounce?
Yeah.
100%. I don't even like watching him anymore. He's a big dude. He looks stiff. It's time to go.
Yeah.
College football is brought to you by our boys over at Blue Chew. Poppy, go ahead.
Well, fall is here, and we could all use a stiff breeze. That's right. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, confidence can take you far in life. It can also help in the bedroom, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet and a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready when an opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all done online. So no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew's tablets are made right in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package.
No doubt about it. And more importantly, you know, they always say, Poppy, first impressions are important, but what about lasting impressions?
Oh, yeah.
You meet a girl, you go on a date, you don't have sex, she says, oh, he was cute, we had a good time. How about on the other side of the token, you met the girl, you had sex with her, you blew her fucking back out, fucked the dog shit out of her. What impression's going to last longer? He was cute, we had a good dinner, or that guy fucked me harder than I've been fucked in years?
I'm guessing the second one. Probably.
Me too. So if you can get benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we got a special deal running for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free when using our promotional code VIP at checkout. Just pay the $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promotional code VIP to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring our show. Let's do a little shame on you, Poppy.
Well, shame on you to this week is going to Carolina Panthers star running back Christian McCaffrey's older brother, Max McCaffrey. He's the offensive coordinator for Northern Colorado, who lost 40-7 this past week to Montana State. During his frustration, McCaffrey threw his broken clipboard into the stands, and it struck a Montana State fan. Question: how would you react if a coach threw their clipboard into the stands and it hit you?
The same way that I would react if a fan came out to a player wanting to fight. He needs his ass whooped, plain and fucking simple.
Yeah.
You don't throw no shit at me. We dealt with this with the NBA last year. How did they feel when they were pouring beer and popcorn on them?
Yeah.
Nobody liked it.
Nope.
They were 86ing people. So what makes him any different? You want to throw your clipboard and hit my son when we come watch a game? You need to be 86, but more important, or give me permission to beat your motherfucking ass. Plain and simple. You're a fucking head coach of a major college team. Be a professional. Do your job. And if you were doing your job, you wouldn't be so frustrated that your team was playing like shit, because it's your job to have them playing the right way. Plain and fucking simple. Here's a little recap, guys, in college. I said Arkansas versus Georgia was one of the biggest on-paper unders this season. Result, Georgia dominated Arkansas 37-0 to the under.
Yeah, Georgia is no fucking joke. That defense is one of the best defenses that we've probably seen in the last 10, 15 years, and it's going to be very hard for anybody to score on them.
You're not lying. The hottest team against the spread right now is still Bowling Green at 5-0 against the spread. Bowling Green is also 5-0 to the under this season. Bowling Green is playing Akron this weekend, and the matchup has produced 5 straight under.
I hope these guys got their pens out.
I hope so, too. UNLV running Rebels, boy, our squad murdering it, huh? 0-5 straight up, but 4-1 against the spread. UNLV is hosting Utah State this weekend. Some top-ranked teams are also hot against the spread, including Penn State.
Yeah, that'll be the game in college this weekend.
Number 4, Penn State, plus a 1.5 at number 3, Iowa. Here's the trend. Penn State is 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games and 4-1 against the spread this season. The total, 40.5. Here's the trend. Iowa's 5-0 to the under their last 5 home games. Here's the question. Does 41 points seem low or just about right? Don't forget, Iowa allows just 12 points per game, which ranks second in all of college football. Guys, I'll repeat it again. When you ask a question, is the line too high? The odds makers know exactly what the fuck they're doing.
I don't know yet if you're going to have information on this. To me, it's a great game to watch. Probably not the best game out of the entire menu of all sports to go fire on.
No.
You may have information
No,
on it.
that's not a game to be putting your money on. Absolutely not. Another team that's hot against the spread is Nebraska Cornhuskers. 5-1 against the spread to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nebraska's plus 3.5-point dogs at home against the undefeated 9th-ranked Michigan Wolverines with a 50-point total in this game. Here's the trend. Nebraska has been hot against the spread, but Michigan is 5-0 straight up and 4-1. So be careful. You don't want to get that corn husk shoved right up your ass.
I can't
and Michigan's a team that could do it.
Yeah, guys, I'm from Michigan. I'm a Wolverine fan. I haven't believed in that they're that good. Jim Harbaugh lost 30 pounds this offseason, and somehow that team has transformed into a much better team. I didn't think they would go into Wisconsin and pound Wisconsin like they did, but they're showing me a lot. Can they win this game? They absolutely can. Are they better than Nebraska? They are. But Michigan always seems to get in a roll and then not play up to what they should. So be careful here. But can
They're
Michigan
not
do
solid all 4 quarters is what you're saying.
No. And is this like a top 5 or 10 team? No, they're not. So be careful. Can they beat Nebraska? They can. Don't go crazy in the game.
Now, one team that is not hot against the spread is Oklahoma, with only 1 cover so far this season.
Yep.
Number 5 Oklahoma is a 3.5-point favor on the road against number 21 Texas in the Red River Showdown, baby.
Yep.
Here's the trend. Straight up, Oklahoma is beating Texas 5 out of the last 6 times, but Texas is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall.
Home dog getting points, covered 6 out of the last 7 times at home. I mean,
come on. Big over trend in Old Dominion versus Marshall. The total 62.5. Old Dominion 62 to the over in its last 8 games. Old Dominion is 13-5 to the over in their last 18 road games. And Marshall is 4-1 to the over in its last 5 games.
And Marshall can put up some points there, guys. Old Dominion doesn't really have that much of a defense. And, I guess the only thing they can do is really score. So I expect that game to be a high-scoring game.
Let's do some big under trends in San Jose at Colorado State. Totals 45. San Jose's hit the under in 5 straight road games. San Jose is 9-2 to the under their last 11 games. Colorado State is 11-4 to the under in their last 15 home games.
I think, though, there's a little misconception. If guys are out here just looking at stats and saying, you know what, this team goes to the under 80% of the time, and this team goes to the under 80% of the time, this game's got to be an under. They need to not do that. You need to, if you're investing your money to make money, you're much better off calling him, a guy who's got information, who hits 70+%, because he has the information and he's done it year after year after year. He's got the proven record rather than you going looking at stats and trying to guess, okay, this should hit like that. It's not that easy, guys. And if it was that easy, everybody would be rich just doing it that way.
Instead of everybody that bets being broke.
Correct.
Guys, let me ask you a question. If Michael Jordan called you and was willing to help you shoot a jump shot, would you let him? I'm the Michael Jordan of the business. Let me show you the formula for success. Let me show you how to make money. I'm the best sports consultant money can buy. It's a $1 trillion industry, and you guys have to treat this as a business, not as a dirty degenerate that wants a little action on the game to make it more exciting. This is all about making a second income. And if you do this right and you follow the proven rules of success, I could show you how to make more money in your second income betting sports than you do at your day job. And if you think it's a fucking game, all you got to do is DM me. Call 877-220-6540. One thing about me, men lie, women lie, results don't. I can show you better than I can tell you. Shout out to the VIP crew that's having a record-breaking year. Shout out to my team filming Money Talks. Shout out to my new squad that's filming the $1 Million Weekend. As you can tell by my voice, it's a lot of hard work.
Yes.
But if anybody knows how to juggle, it's me. And be careful before I throw your girl into the mix and juggle her too. Fair enough? Let's go keep kicking ass, guys. Let's go get this money. As you know, we got college football. We got NFL. You got Major League Baseball playoffs. Now you have hockey and NBA with college starting soon. If you can't make money with that assortment of fucking games to be betting on, then you shouldn't be in the business, period. Behalf of VIP Sports and myself, the paparazzi, we love you. Let's go get this money. And remember one thing, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough? Call me now. Call fucking now.
It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens, I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put a $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve is a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so Jordan keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pyro.
I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things.
It must be the money talking. It must be the money talking.
I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things. I keep hearing things.
It must be the money talking.